Hello again. Numerous reliable sources are now reporting that Manchester United are seriously interested in Chelsea's Mason Mount, and this has received a mixed reaction from the Manchester United fans. What I initially have to say is this: if Mason Mount is who the manager and his staff have identified, then Manchester United should go for him. The player who Erik ten Hag wanted the most for that area is not available, and the alternatives are probably going to be too expensive. He will not be the signing that makes me overexcited, but he is a good player. Creative, scores goals, good at taking set pieces, works hard off the ball, and he is still only 24 years old. And I personally do not agree with the English overrated and overhyped bias. Our best forward is English, and the arguably best left back in the world right now is also English. If the player is good enough, nationality is relevant. But it is important to remember that the way Chelsea have behaved in the transfer windows since last summer has brought them now in a very bad situation. Chelsea need to sell. So what Manchester United should do is set a specific price that you are willing to pay for Mason Mount and not accept paying anything more than that. Chelsea are in a more desperate position than what we are. I noticed that quite a few people have a very poor opinion about Mason Mount, and I am pretty certain that the reason for that opinion is that he has had a bad season. But haven't we learned from our own players that making our minds up and deciding that a player is bad based on one season and neglecting and forgetting how good they have been the seasons before will very possibly come back and smack us in the face? There is a reason that Southgate likes Mason Mount. There is a reason that Erik ten Hag wanted him at Ajax. There is a reason that Tuchel absolutely adored him. He is a good player and he will raise the quality and technical level of our midfield. Chelsea need to get players off their books before the end of June. And if United are clever, they can get Mason Mount at almost half the price he would cost under different circumstances.